Okay, a couple of weeks ago I decided to try to shoot some images or a video of Saturn, and I was going to use this it's 400mm focal length, which for a micro four thirds camera corresponds, it's equivalent to 800mm on a full frame camera. So it's sort of a telescope territory. As I've mentioned in a previous video, this lens is not very sharp. I think it's not designed for a crop sensor camera. It's probably designed for a full frame camera, and then they have this adapter, and they have various adapters to different standards. So, but still it's fairly okay, and it's not my best lens, but it's an alternative to a telescope. So it's a mirror lens, as you can see. f8, not very bright. So when I put this on a micro four thirds camera, and then I get this fairly lightweight 400mm focal length f8, and this one I put on a Vixen Polaris star tracker, which I will show. So this is the setup. As I mentioned, it's not the best optics, but still I could capture the moons of Saturn. So I'll show you the tripod. Okay, so here we have the setup for the star tracker on a photographic tripod, a very stable photographic tripod. I have attached a finder scope so I can align it to Polaris, the North Celestial Pole. And this is aligned with the rotation axis of the star tracker, which it's a special process to align the finder scope with the rotational axis of the motor. I will not discuss that now because it takes some time. On top of that, I have two tilt heads, one to adjust it to horizontal position, and then I can turn around, and then I have one more tilt head so I can, in a controlled way, tilt it. And on top of this, I put the camera. So this is the setup. Like that. Up and down. And then I can rotate it. While the star tracker is moving with the same speed as the Earth rotation. So it locks onto the stars, so I can do decent, quite long exposures. I have done up to 12 minutes if you have a good alignment. So this is a good setup, and this is the one I used for this photography. I use power bank to power the star tracker, and this power bank, I mean, it lasts forever. I think I can use it for a whole year almost. So it's this is the setup. I can show the tripod. Looks like that. So let's have some look at the results. Here is a video of Saturn shot through the Tokina 400mm f8 lens. As you can see, the rings are like a slim line since they are seen from the side. The thickness of the rings is only a few meters up to 1 kilometer, so they disappear when seen straight from the side. Within a couple of months, the rings will gradually become more visible, and the best view will be in the year 2032. Historically, the rings were discovered by Galileo Galilei in 1610. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun and the second largest in the solar system. It is a gas giant made mostly of hydrogen and helium. It has low density, which is actually lower than water. The planet has about 146 known moons, but this year another 128 moons were announced, so the total is now 274 moons. The biggest moon is Titan, the second is Rhea. Titan has a clear atmosphere which contains hydrocarbons, which has been detected, which makes it possible location for life forms. Another moon where life may exist is Enceladus, which also has an atmosphere, which may be created by eruption of volcanoes and geysers. Around the moon Rhea there has also been a theory about a ring system, but that has never been verified, and it's not believed to be the case anymore. When I shot this video, I thought for a while that I had mistakenly aimed at Jupiter, since the rings were almost invisible. I had to go back to my Stellarium app Sky Safari Pro and double check. Here is the information about Saturn at the time of the observation, and from this I could identify the planets in the image I shot. Here's my image of the moons. To see them, I had to overexpose Saturn, and if I spent some time I could have made two separate exposures, which would be the correct for Saturn and one correct for the moons, and then merge them in the photo editor app. But I didn't have time to do that this time. So this is the final image, and it's mainly exposed to show the moons. That was all for now. Remember to subscribe to see more videos like this. Have a good day and many starry nights.